Going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy J-Narc, and today we're doing sort of like a rebuild, but we're kind of just focusing on one player specifically. Our boy Heat Nation wanted us to do a little rebuild, not a rebuild, but a progression type of rebuild with Cole Mcdonald, a college player, or he went to Hawaii. Shout out to Heat Nation, man's had surgery. And I hope he's holding up well. But for this episode or this video, we are going to work on Cole Mcdonald, make him be the starter. We're not gonna make him like too crazy, but we're gonna make him. We're gonna give him some upgrades for sure. So first and foremost, they want us to upgrade. Okay, we'll upgrade improviser, give him that. So we're gonna make him the QB of this team, obviously, and we're going to trade away Ryan Tannehill. This is obviously some fantasy type of stuff. But for what we're doing here, we're just going to make sure that we put his awareness up to like a 70 awareness. And then make sure that his throwing stats aren't too bad. And he can break the sack. Everything in the 70s, nothing too crazy. And then we're going to give him a star development. And then he's on a contract year, so we give him all that. Let's see what he comes out to. He's only a 63, but he has star development, though. He has star development, so it would be very interesting seeing how he can perform. And his awareness is at a 70, so maybe if we put it up like at a 73. 73 at best because he's a 63, so might as well give him plus 10 awareness. Or plus 10 when it comes to the awareness part of things. But we give him star development, and then his awareness would be at he's pretty fast too. So his awareness will be at a 73, and then we're gonna save the changes there. Still keeps him at a 63 overall, but that's okay. So it's really gonna be tailored towards how he will perform. We're gonna trade away Tannehill for God knows, I don't know what. We could just trade for a left guard, I guess. Trade away Tannehill for a left guard. Bears want a QB. I'm just going to trade for a young guard to pass protect, I guess. Dalton Risner wouldn't be too bad. He's only 26. We're going to look back at the Broncos. Quentin Nelson. I would love to be able to get him. Oh, they're actually really close. So we can pick up Quentin Nelson and put him on our offensive line. That'd be amazing. Give them Tannehill in the 5th. Tannehill and a 3rd of next year for Quentin Nelson. Alright, maybe because Quentin Nelson is like gonna be one of the greatest guards of all time, we might have to give him a 1st. I'll give a 1st of next year. I'll give a 1st of next year for him. 1st of next year and a 4th of this year. Hopefully this goes through. Alright, a 1st of next year and a 3rd of this year for Quentin Nelson. Wow. So I'll give a 2nd of next year then too. Our 1st and 2nd of next year and Tannehill for Quentin Nelson. So now we have a great offensive line. And we're going to have Cole Mcdonald, our boy Cole Mcdonald, being QB1. This should be very interesting. As a lot of guys are injured. Taylor Lewan is injured too, which I did not know about. He has a high ankle sprain. He'll be back. We have Roger Saffold, though, who's an 83. So we have a lot of good pieces on the offensive line. I just think we need to move some players so we could get a new, make sure that we make the offense shape up to what it should be. So Roger Saffold, we could actually move for a right tackle. Left end, we have Danico Autry, which is fine. So left guard, we'll just move Roger Saffold for a right tackle. A lot of teams are showing somewhat of interest. I just want a solid one, though. A solid right tackle. Taylor Moen is 27. Roger Saffold, do you want him? Taylor Moen's 27. Are we going to give up another pair of picks for him? We give up Roger Saffold and a 4 for Taylor Moen. Or we'll give up a 3rd and Roger Saffold for Taylor Moen. That should probably go through. It does. We get a new right tackle. Perfect. So now pass protection is looking really, really good on our team. And let me show you guys what the team is looking like with those moves. We only just worked on offensive line just to make sure that Cole McDonald has the best pass protection possible. But let's see. Let's see if we can make the Titans go far with Cole McDonald as QB1. So offensive line, we're looking pretty good. I mean, we have Moten, Nelson. We're just missing Taylor Lewan, who'll be back after a week. We're missing our number one or our number 2 receiver in Tannehill, but not receiver. What am I saying? In AJ Brown, we're missing one of our top receivers. But Cole McDonald here. He's a scrambler QB. Should fit pretty well. Hopefully he could develop and play nice with us. And yeah, I mean, D-line definitely needs some work, but the squad isn't too bad. The squad isn't too bad. So we're not even going to focus on the defense. We're just going to leave the offense as it is and sim and see how Cole McDonald does in his first year as starter. So we went 5-12 with Cole McDonald at QB. All right, 5 wins with an undrafted QB isn't too bad. Let's see how we did statistically. So Cole McDonald had 19 touchdowns, 23 interceptions, 4,000 yards. Okay. Derrick Henry was gone for the year, but Chester Rogers had 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards to be exact. Defense did pretty well for what it was worth. All right, so Cole McDonald, not too bad of a first season, kind of as expected. And let's see what his overall gets out to now. He's a 64. He's a 64. Down 3 for morale, but he's really a 67. All right, you know, okay. A down year for sure. A down year for sure. And the 19 touchdowns won't really help us out too much. But we're going to send him to the Super Bowl. I'm not drafting QB. We're not. This is a challenge. We are sticking. The Super Bowl is Buccaneers, Ravens. We're going to put in this upcoming year's draft class because why not? All right, so we have to re-sign some players. After Cole McDonald had a rough year, I'm still going to keep him. He's still my QB. Oh, we don't have any cap room to save players. So we got Harold Landry here. He's going to test free agency because we suck. All right, first and foremost, let's re-sign our QB. And Cole McDonald, we're re-signing you. They changed him to normal dev. No. Cole McDonald, you're back. We got Rashaan Evans, who's going to want a massive deal. He's our middle linebacker 1. We'll give him the deal he wants. We got Jayon Brown as middle linebacker number 2. Get him back. Ben Jones, we're going to let go. A lot of these guys are like, damn, these are a lot of backups. Holy crap. We're going to be a pretty empty team, but... And Chester Rogers had a career year too, so... He would like to play for a new team next year. Okay, makes sense. I don't blame you. Oh my god. I'm going to have to franchise tag Harold Landry because there's nothing else we could do. We're getting Derrick Henry back. That's the good part. But we probably have some cap penalties for moving on from Tannehill and the other kids. So let's go into the draft. So we're going to be negative in cap room when it comes to funds. We don't have a center. Our top needs are huge. We don't have any D tackles. So yeah, that's what it's looking like for this team. A lot of these guys we can't get rid of. A lot of these guys went down in overall because they are angry with how things have gone, how things have transpired. Bud Dupree is just taking cap, and he hasn't even been healthy, so, you know, that's fun. We have Zach Cunningham on the team, who's taking $10 million from us, which I didn't even know. So there's no reason for him to stay on the team. And then with the other players we got Janoris Jenkins, who went down. He's a 72, so why not release him? A lot of guys will take cap room, but Kendall Lamb is taking about what? Kendall Lamb is taking about $3.3 million. So with releasing those players, we could potentially get some new players on the team. So that gives us about $16 million to work with. So we need to make sure we get some moves going here. So at D tackle, we got to get some people. We do. We got BJ Hill. Oh, that's too much of a deal. We'll just give Tyson Alalu a deal. Alulalu a deal. Yeah. We need D lineman bad. It's looking bad. Left side we have Dupree still. We have 2 good middle linebackers. We have Hill Landry. Corners we just have Fulton, Farley, and Elijah Molden, which will be just fine. Safeties were good too. Armani Hooker. We'll sign Rodrigo Blankenship to a deal. Give him a light deal that he can't resist. Punter, we have a good amount. Quarterback is just McDonald. We'll sign a backup QB. We'll sign Case Keenum to be our backup guy. Perfect for a backup, or we could draft someone. Honestly, I'll draft someone. Running back, we have Derrick Henry, Darrynton Evans. Receivers, I'm not worried. Tight end, we don't even have one, so we're gonna have to sign someone like Dalton Schultz to the deal. Should be pretty good for us. Offensive line, we don't have a center, so that'll be our biggest issue, is not having a center. So center will be probably our top position needed in the draft, if I'm gonna be honest. But a center and a D tackle. So we got the kicker and tight end, perfect. Let's see if we get Tyson Ulalu. He did join us, perfect. So now we'll go to the draft. So we have the 5th pick in the draft. So obviously they would want us to go for a QB, but we're like, no, we're sticking with Cole Mcdonald. So we're gonna go with our center. We're gonna go to center. Obviously a QB would be a nice pick here, but I'm gonna go with Tyler Linderbaum. He's definitely what we need on this team. He has hidden dev, 91 strength, pass protector, should be really good. 4th round, maybe we'll go for we got Dalton Schultz, I just remembered, so we could probably go for a D tackle. Yeah, D tackle could work. Oh, Jarrett Patterson was here. Damn, we could have got someone like that. D tackles, oh, they're not looking too good at all, actually. Outside linebackers aren't looking good either. Corners. We got safeties, though. Receivers. I don't even know what we could do with this draft. Honestly, I'm going to just sim through the rest because I don't even know what else we could use. So, let's just let the... Oh, we could obviously draft the QB. Yeah, let's draft the QB. A round 4 QB. Let's see what we can do here. Phil Jerkovich. Bo Nix. Oh, no. We're going Bo Nix. Why not? Why not? We'll pick up Bo Nix. Normal dev. Bo Nix from Auburn. All right, let's sim through the rest of this draft now. Now we're going to look at the draft recap. Linderbaum was a 76. The cornerback Elvis Hines Jr. was a 73. Shamari Jones was a 71. And we got Bo Nix, backup QB, at a 66 overall. So, we got our new center. That's the most important part. We have an interesting team. So basically we still look like we're pretty good contenders. Like when it comes to the players we have, we just need Cole McDonald to perform even better, though. Oh my God, Bo Nix is the starter. All right, Cole McDonald, look. I need you to do something here, man. I need you to do something. I'm gonna give you star dev one more time. Star dev. And just because you did pretty solid, I'll give you star development. Put your awareness up to 77. You know, it's an 80. Why not? You had 1 full year as a starter. You went off in the play and working out in the off season. So, how about we just do these little bits of upgrades? Give you 90 throw power. How about that? Save changes. Makes him a 70. Okay. Makes him a 70 overall QB. I wanted to just tailor towards Cole McDonald's strengths, like his arm. So it does. Perfect. So, boom. Offensive line is great. He has a great offensive line to help him. So, hopefully, we can do something, because tight end, we do need another tight end. We do not have money. We're actually down bad at money because we had to sign our free agents. So, we don't have money, but we have a good-looking team. And let's see how well they perform with Cole McDonald. We actually went 7-10. We won 7-10 this year. Won 2 more games than last year. Not too bad. We don't have a first or second round pick this year, so it's kind of just like, eh. But not too bad. Not too bad. Cole McDonald, our offense was 23rd. You know, not bad considering. Defense was 21st. Cole McDonald had 22 touchdowns, 14 picks, 91 passer rating. That's definitely an upgrade from last year. Derrick Henry, of course, did Derrick Henry. A.J. Brown did his thing with his guys. Johnny Dixon, I don't even know who that is. He went off. Defense, we had some players get a lot of sacks with Jeffrey Simmons and Harold Landry. So they did their thing, which is nice to see. So that's looking really good. But let's see what overall that leaves. We have an 87 offense and 85 defense. That leaves Cole McDonald at a 74, which is actually really good. Which is actually a really good progression from being a 70. And we tailored the team to him. So it's actually really nice. Corners are actually looking really good. Actually, one more year of Cole McDonald could actually suffice. I don't think he made the Pro Bowl, but we have 4 active QBs. That's kind of a lot. But they keep saying we need a QB. No, we don't. We don't need a QB. We have Cole McDonald. He's the truth. He's the answer. He's the answer. It was Chiefs, Buccaneers in a Pro Bowl. I mean, in a Super Bowl. AFC, Derrick Henry. Receivers, none of our guys. Tight ends, none of our guys. Offensive line, Quentin Nelson, of course. Other than that, defense, Jeffrey Simmons. Okay, Harold Landry, too. Okay. Had a couple players here and there, but I think one more year should suffice with Cole McDonald as QB1. And let's see who takes the Super Bowl. Buccaneers end up winning 41-35. JT Daniels won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, so none of our guys won anything, which is okay with me. So now we go into re-sign players. We have money to re-sign players, thankfully. $71 million. Okay, $71 million to work with players. Quentin Nelson, our top left guard in the game. You know, the greatest to do it. We get him back long term. We got Jeffrey Simmons, superstar, X Factor, right end. We got to get him back. Got to definitely re-sign him. We give him about 66 mil. Boom, he's back. A.J. Brown, top tier receiver. He's going to obviously want his money. He's going to be our new guy. So we got Harold Landry, who's going to definitely want his payday as well. So he wants to keep testing free agency. I mean, bro, like, why, though? Like, why? We got to re-sign guys, though. Amani Hooker, strong safety. We get him back. We have to re-sign these dudes for sure. We got Nate Davis, starting right guard, who helps out with Derrick Henry being able to run for all those yards. We get him back. We also got Brett Kern. Punter. Give him his money. He wants to test free agency. Be my guess. Then we got David Long Jr., partial ACL tear as the third middle linebacker. He should do really well with us. And then I'll place the franchise tag on Harold Landry again, which will probably get him annoyed. He's like, "All right, y'all don't want to like let me be." But hey, we had to franchise tag him. We have a lot of guys still under contract. We still have Julio as well, who we're gonna definitely keep around. With the other players though, we don't really have that many backup offensive linemen. We have Brandell, but we don't really have defense, as sort of say. So that's kind of one of the downsides to our team for sure. But you know, we're kind of in a win now mode, so we'll take our negative 16 million in cap and just go, honestly, just go into the next season. We literally can't do anything. So let's just sim to the next season. All right, 85 offense, 83 defense. Let's see how we're gonna go with this season. And holy crap! So Cole McDonald's still here. We picked up a QB named Chase Bryce. I didn't even know he was in the league. We got Julio, Hinton, and AB. Derrick Henry has a high ankle sprain, so he'll be back. Tight ends are good. Cole McDonald, you got to do your thing. Defense, we drafted a D tackle named Hoover. Hey. Drafted a D tackle named Hoover. Linebackers look really good. We just don't have enough backups. We really don't. We don't have enough backups, so we're going to have to see what we can do with that. But without further ado, let's see if Cole McDonald could flourish in his last season as a starter. So we went 6-11. So realistically, Mike Vrabel would have got fired. But that's okay. That is okay. Bailey Zapp, Daniel Jones, and Patrick Mahomes. Wow. Okay. Micah Parsons had 21 sacks. That's crazy. TJ Watt had 24. And then Aaron Donald had 22. So, statistically, our offense was 22nd. Cole McDonald, 24 touchdowns, 17 picks, 88.6 passer rating. Not too bad. Running back crew did pretty well. Receivers did just all right. Defense, let's see. Jaylen Brown led the team in tackles. 10.5 sacks from Jeffrey Simmons. Harold Landry had 8. Not too bad. And, I mean, I try to give Cole McDonald the benefit of the doubt, upped his overall and stuff like that. We finished with 87 offense, 85 defense. He actually comes out to 77 now. Strong arm QB, star development, he's keeping it. Now he's a solid QB, but we have to make those adjustments to make him go far. So that was that. But I don't think there's anything more we could do because we won't be able to re-sign guys. We wouldn't be able to re-sign guys. It will just keep going downhill. But that was the challenge with what's his name? Cole McDonald. Let's look at his final numbers actually. What his 3 years as being starter for the Titans. With Bo Nix backing him up. Progression history, overview, stats and contract. First year, 19 touchdowns. Second year, 22 touchdowns. Third year, 24 touchdowns. So, he had about 65 touchdowns in his first 3 years. And then, with interceptions, he had about 54 interceptions. So 63 passing touchdowns and 54 interceptions. I don't know if I said that right. 54 interceptions, but hold on. 24 plus 22 plus 19. 65 touchdowns, 53 interceptions, or 54, whatever the case may be. Not too good of a ratio. Completion percentage is around the 60s, so not too bad. Average yards per game was around 200 something, so that's not too bad, I'd say. But rushing wise, he did score 2 rushing touchdowns, so he had 67 total touchdowns. Never fumbled the ball. So that's actually really good. It's really good. So I guess we could just leave it at that. I mean, Cole McDonald undrafted out of Hawaii. If he was given a chance at NFL, who knows what could happen. This is all just a what if. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what other challenges you want me to try out and see what success we could have with them. And without further ado, ladies and gents, I'll catch you in the next one. And remember, you gotta be a fin to succeed. Peace.